Hey, good morning. It's January 14th, and I stopped down here at the creek to actually brush my teeth. But I had been working this area during the summer. This is where I've been vacuuming the bedrock, this part of the creek. So now some of that bedrock that's been exposed, that I've cleaned down to bedrock, I thought, well, let me just look. You know, they always talk about finding gold on top of bedrock. So I was just kind of walking along and I was checking, and then I found this piece right here. I couldn't believe it. It was just laying there right on top of the mud. I'm going to show you where I found it, but I could at least pick it up. And then I also found, laying on top of the mud, on top of the bedrock, this piece of lead, but it's pretty heavy. So in comparison, you know. So let me show you. Yeah, so I started down there and I walked up. And you can see I moved all these big rocks. They were down in the creek there. But I was getting down to, might be hard to see, but here's the bedrock. And then you can see this mud layer. And this mud layer was real hard, so even as I was vacuuming, I'd have to really like scrape. It's almost ready for like a jackhammer, to tell you the truth. It's that hard with the rock mixed in it. So anyway, on top of that mud layer, I figured, well, let me just look, because this is all stuff that I've cleaned out. And I was finding gold here. So I was looking on top of the mud and came over to here. See if I can find this one. Okay. Might be hard to see, but right in there, you might be able to see, this is a piece of buckshot, piece of lead. And then right in this area also is where I found that little piece of gold that I just showed you in the pan. And then I found the second piece of lead somewhere in here on top of the mud. So of course I'm walking up and I figured I'm going to check some more. And I came up over to here and look at this piece here that I found. I didn't pick it up yet. Oops, you know, I almost slipped on the rocks. I didn't pick it up yet because I wanted to show you guys that this really does happen. I can't believe it. This is the first one I've ever found like this. You can see it right here. Now the water was coming down. This was all filled with stuff. I vacuumed this all down. Now it's down to this really, like I said, compacted mud level. And this piece of gold right here. Look at that. And now that looks like a piece of gold. I don't know. Let's set this one down. I think it is. Yeah, that's another little piece. So now there's two pieces of gold right there just laying on top of the dirt. So I believe the stories now of people finding gold on bedrock. Back in the day they said, I'd walk the creek and I'd find me a piece of gold right there on the bedrock. Well, today it happened for me. And so I'm going to finish looking in here. I haven't walked up that side or down that side yet, and I'll look a little bit more. But there it is. You can find gold after the rain laying on the bedrock. That might be a piece of lead. Yeah, look at that. That's a piece of lead. There is a lot of heavy material right in this spot right here. So I should clean this because I'm getting lead and gold. So there could be some more just under the layer here. I can see more buckshot there. Anyway, there you have it.